everybody. Hello. Hello, Citrus. Hello, Alex. Hello, Rose J. Hello, Rooster. Hello, Griffin. Hello. Hello, Storm G. Jai, thank you for the hydrate. And thank you for hydrating my mods as well. I have an interesting predicament. Do you see this here? I have, will you press the button on this tab? On the same tab, I also have my stream. So while I'm talking to chat, I'm going to be looking at me, looking at chat, looking at me, looking at chat. Isn't that so slay? Isn't that so cool? Also, the new OBS update made it to where you can't use your Stream Deck anymore until, I guess, Stream Deck does a new update. So I can't use my toggles for today, which is very sad. I also can't use my mute button quickly, so I have to like go over to my other screen and then mute. So that means I can't hide my ass rippage. If I rip ass, there's no way for me to quickly cover it up. It's just over. So yeah, I don't know. Just might be some crazy things happening today. Anywho, have you guys ever heard of Will You Press the Button? Have you guys ever played it before? Because I feel like it used to be a bigger thing, like in earlier YouTube days. It's a pretty simple concept. So there's two options. And it's like, oh, if you hit this button, two things will happen. A good thing will happen, but a bad thing will happen. Or sometimes, like, depending on your morals, sometimes it's not like a good thing will happen or a bad thing will happen. Sometimes, depending on your morals, it's just like, okay, I'm morally corrupt, but, you know, we're good. So, we're doing that today with Yuzumi. Yuzumi is a semi-recently debuted talent. I can't keep track of time. And I do believe she just got home. So we do need to get her set up. What? Okay. We do need to get her set up. Because I think she just skirted in. She just skirted in. Okay. Well, I'm glad the redeems still work. I'm glad the redeems still work at least. At least there's that. This and Would You Rather? True. Okay. Ah! I just got milkmaned. The milkman. Hi, chicken boy. Okay, we're gonna call Yuzumi. Get her in here. Oh, she's huge.
Hello?
You're huge.
Wait, hold on. Let me abort.
You
Hold
are
on,
Giganosaurus. However you say, got Giganosaurus.
Wait, let me fix that.
Ginormous. Oh my lord. Also,
what is happening to your chest?
What? Why is this still going? What in the world? Okay.
Did I just walk in on something?
No. 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 I'm say so. I'm not sus. I'm not suspicious. Oh my lord, I'm getting milkmaned everywhere. Oh my lord. Okay.
Oh, good lord.
Okay. Well, hi, Yuzumi. Hello.
Hello.
How are you
Yeah.
doing?
I'm good.
I know.
Hello, how are you?
Girl, I'm not gonna lie. I had some Chick-fil-A, and it kind of made my stomach a little upsetty.
Oh,
It gave me the poops.
you are. Oh my god, the strongest tummy ache survivor right now.
I'm
It's
being
crazy.
really brave about it. Okay, I'm being so brave.
Being so brave. Hold on.
I was gonna say I shared my screen so you can like see where you're
Yeah,
at.
I'm trying to. Where should I navigate my
Here,
model? Do I
let
just
me
right next
like
to you?
I'll
Just
be like smaller. Oh, my cock's out. I'm so
shoot.
sorry. Okay, my bad. Okay.
I'm seeing so many new things.
I
My
can show
eyes.
you the world. Okay, can you just drag yourself on top of me a little bit? Okay, there we go. Oh, not like that.
this.
Not you don't.
Oh yeah.
Back up! Back up!
I'm sorry. Listen,
okay.
I just like.
Okay. I did wash my hands after I pooped.
Oh, that's so good. We love a streamer with good hygiene.
Okay, guess the scent. Guess the scent of my soap.
Let's see. I'm getting some floral notes. Some. Do I smell some vanilla essence? I don't know.
Girl, it's pumpkin.
What the fuck? There's pumpkin soap?
Pumpkin soap. Cause it's almost October.
Does it smell like those pumpkin spiced lattes? Does it smell
It
like
doesn't
that?
smell pumpkin spice. It honestly, it kind of just smells like an orange. Like it says
Wait
pumpkin.
a minute, hold on.
It says pumpkin, but it kind of just be smell like an orange, which is completely, definitely not a pumpkin at all. Like not even close.
Yeah, that's the wrong orange colored
That's the wrong number. that's wrong. Absolutely incorrect.
That is actually loud incorrect buzzer.
Dude, I have a soundboard, but because like OBS did a huge new update and it messed with my my soundboard stuff, so I can't hit my funny buttons. Like, what is the point in living? Like, I can't have my silly buttons.
They are silencing you. They are. I don't know who they be, but they do be silencing.
They're silencing
the
the silly.
your voice.
Yeah.
Real.
I'm just too silly. I'm too whimsical.
No, you're whimsy too fat. You're silly too.
My grass
silly
is too
much.
green. Oh,
they're gonna kill you.
Oh no. Anyways, have you played Will You Press the Button before?
I have not, but I've seen some absolute shenanigans come out of it, so I am super curious. I kind of know how it works, right? You gotta press the button if you think you'll do it.
Yeah. If you're like, okay, this is a worthy trade-off, then I'll press the button. And I'm gonna be honest, I feel like this first one is really easy, but I want to hear your opinion first.
Wait, let me see it. Always win at the casino. You have to split the money with your high school bully. I mean, it's like, if I get, I don't know how much you can win at a casino, but I was like, it's like big money, right? Like, oh
casino is like I never have to work again type money. If you always win.
I walk away with like $1 billion. And he also walks away with $1 billion. Oh no, dude, I'll press it.
Well. It's like, am I even worried about my high school bully anymore if I like never have to work? Like I feel like I could buy a therapist. Oh my god, I could hire a therapist.
Listen, they say money can't buy happiness. However, money can buy therapy.
Dude, okay. Do you play League of Legends?
Oh yes, unfortunately.
My main. Okay, I have like two mains, and it's Nico and Renata Glask. And my favorite voice line from Renata is she's like, "Money can't buy happiness. Only people born rich would agree with that." And I'm like, you know what? you know what? And it's supposed to be like a kind of like a funny girl boss type thing, but like honestly, she kind of slayed that. Like
Kinda, she cooked. That's
she
not
kind
wrong.
of cooked because her whole thing is like she was born poor and her family like they made a really like big cure for something in Zon, and they didn't charge for the cure. They just handed it out for free, and so they were poor because nobody helped them out. And so Renata inherited it and then started charging everybody money, and now she's the richest girl in Zon because she's exploiting everybody.
She really did girl boss, gaslight, and gatekeep.
She's literally the ultimate. Because she's gaslighting people. She's like, well, like, I need to be happy. Like, and I was poor, so I'm going to take all your money now. But
exactly.
But yeah, I'm the same way. I think I would hit the button because it says like you have to split the money with your high school bully. And I think we're supposed to think it's like 50-50, but also it doesn't say specifically like what the split is. So technically I could give them like, I could split it like 70-30.
I give them 1%. I mean, like, listen, I feel like this is so easy. This is kind of like no-brainer. Either way, you still walk away with money.
Yeah. And I'm also trying to think like this might be sad, depressing, but I'm like, which one? Which one of my high school bullies? Like, like, do I have to split it with all 20?
No. Bully as in one. So you get to pick the best of the worst or the worst of the best. I don't fucking know.
Oh my God.
Close your eyes and throw a stone.
I could pick my high school bully that I went enemies to lovers with, and then we're just winning. We're just winning.
Oh?
Yeah.
You both walk away with the money?
We both walk away with the money?
We love to see it. We love to see
Yeah.
it.
The biggest enemies to lover. Well, yeah. So my current partner didn't bully me in school, but his friends were quite mean. And I do think if you're like a bystander, I do consider you a bully in a type of way. Like if you just witness it. So I'm like, but he's definitely changed. Like that was like so long ago. So I'm
love
like,
it when people change and grow as people. Yeah.
I'm like, if we classify him as a bully, then we're both just laughing our way to the bank. And if it's his friend, well, I'll steal from him. We can split it, and then I steal it. You did not bully me, but your friends were mean. Your friends were mean.
Simple, just commit crime.
Jokes on the button, I
endorsed by
bully
Ray.
myself. Oh. Well, I'm gonna hit the button.
Yeah, hit the button, hit the button.
I mean, money is money also.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Get the fuck out my face! I'm not. Boo! Boo! Ads. Kaisen, not Fortnite, bro. Get out my face. All right. You will be able to use your mind to access all of Earth's knowledge, so long as you have the right words to search with, like a human Google. But you lose all memory of your loved ones and even your own identity after pressing the button.
Nah.
I don't want to know all that. I don't want to know everything. See, I'm allergic to knowledge. That's how stupid I am. I am allergic to knowledge. Even the thought of having knowledge, I think I'm good.
I just think it's like, you know, the whole thing of like, just because, like, the horrors of knowing. Like, sometimes ignorance is bliss. Dead ass, you know, don't tell me anything. I'd rather not know. Sometimes I'm happier just being head empty.
Literally, especially like when certain things happen and I learn about them, like especially when it's like these big like overarching things, or it's something that's like on a political level or like a problem in like your country that you as an individual can't do shit to change. Like some people would be like, oh, well, you can like blackmail them. Okay, they'll just kill you. Okay.
I mean,
okay.
Listen.
Okay.
To any governmental body that's listening in.
I mean, I would never. I do not think that our government would ever do that. But I don't want to know, just in case. I don't want to know. I think I would be so depressed, and I'm already like, I know nothing, and I'm already depressed. So if I knew more, I think it would just make me more depressed. Like, that burden would be crazy.
I just think that, like, losing the memory of your loved ones and my own identity. Speaking of, like, if you knew all the knowledge, you'd be depressed. Dude, the source of me forgetting the source of my happiness.
Yeah, I wouldn't get it back.
Why the hell would I give that up?
Yeah. I mean, because also, if you lose your own identity after pressing the button, and then you access, like, all of the knowledge, like, you would genuinely be a human Google. You wouldn't have a personality. You would be a robot, essentially.
Oh my god, you'd be like ChatGPT.
You'd be ChatGPT, but worse, because, like, you're gonna die. Like, you're not even, like, ever present or whatever. So I would not press this button.
You know what would be fucked up, right? Say if you do press the button, you lose your identity. What if you came across yourself as you were Google searching and you were like, who the fuck is that?
Who is this absolute loser stinker? And you're like, oh. Huh.
Man, this guy stinks!
This guy blows! Yeah, that's...
Yeah, I think that's also a bit of a no-brainer.
Yeah. But is it gonna do this every time? That's crazy. You will gain infinite knowledge, but you will not be able to understand anyone once you knew.
Wait, that's the same thing as... Is it...
Okay, we're just gonna hit that. No. All right.
GG, next.
All right, your turn.
Enter a relationship with the person of your dreams, which goes on until you choose to end it. Huh? But you will have to work 9 to 5, 7 days a week, no holidays.
Okay, if I'm being honest, most people do this anyways.
I was gonna say, I feel like that's a normal work week for a decent number of people.
Like, some people have weekends, but I'm gonna be honest, especially with, like, working from home, I feel like weekends aren't a thing anymore. Because bosses are like, oh, well, like, you're working from home anyways. Like, you know, what's the difference between a Friday and a Saturday?
No, deadass.
I
also...
I'm lucky enough, I don't have to press this because I have a Pookie Wookie Dookie Bear. But
I just want to point out... Oh, yeah, but...
But I would understand if somebody else would hit the button. I'm just fortunate.
See, I love reading the fine print. I just want to say it points out you'll enter a relationship with the person of your dreams, not the relationship of your dreams.
Yeah.
So you could get with your person that, like, you're crushing on super hard, but what if, like, turns out it's not good?
They don't wash their ass.
I thought you were gonna say they don't wash their dishes, and I was gonna be
that
like,
too.
Hold on, no. We're not equating not washing ass and not washing dishes as the same thing. Hold on. That's two very different things. One's a chore, the other's a hygiene, and I will not be answering which one is which. However, it's like, what if it's like a debate. What it's like, you know, it's don't judge a book by its cover. You never know how a person's gonna be when you're, like, in a relationship with them. Like, what if, like, they're not hygienic? You're right. What if they don't wash their ass?
Yeah.
Or, like, what if they're not a weeb? What if, like, they don't play any video games ever?
Bro, what if they're like, man, you're always working, so one of us should relax, and then they don't get a job? Because you're working all the time, and they're like,
oh my god. It's true. What if they're a bum?
Yeah, what if they're a bum, dude? Also, with fine print, I do like that track. And it could be implied, but they said the relationship will go on until you choose to end it, but then this would be, like, indefinite.
You're so right.
Even if you end the relationship and you break it off, you still stuck with this.
This is why, what is the moral of the story? Read the fine print in contracts, like, whenever you're signing shit, because you could get stuck with a stinky ass job and a horrible ass, like, significant other.
Honestly, I thought you were gonna reverse it, be a horrible ass job and a stinky ass partner. Because they don't wash their ass.
I mean,
but you
potato,
know,
potato.
So I'm not gonna hit the button. Though
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people would hit this button because they'd be like, oh well, like I do that anyways. But I do really like that you pointed out it's the relationship with the person of the dreams, not the relationship of your dreams.
Exactly. I feel like if it was worded different, maybe I would press the button.
Especially
But for
for
now-
like, you know, especially the ladies that love the fictional characters. It's like Winston Overwatch will not be a good relationship, bro.
Wait. Okay, I'm not saying I'm defending Winston from Overwatch, but like, one, he seems intelligent and thoughtful and, you know, protective, he's beefy. Listen, I'm not into that. However, I'm not here yucking people's yums. I will say, anyone who is a Genji main, stay the fuck away from me.
Get back! Get back! Okay.
Yeah, I think this is a pass.
Yeah,
We're
we will
gonna
not be
press.
hitting that button. Get out my face.
Okay, so people did choose not to press.
This is the closest one we've had yet, though. Someone said, this is just a job. With a marriage on the side.
That's so depressing. I guess, yeah.
All right, let's go next. You can perfectly play every single musical instrument that exists, but you suck at everything else.
Bro, that last part is just me on a daily basis.
It's like, it's already true, though. Like, it's already true, though.
I know. Dude, if anything, this is giving us the buff of having more talents.
Yeah. Oh my god. Can you imagine? Because, okay, my brain immediately goes to like, okay, what VTuber content could I make with this?
Wait, also, I want to say, you suck at everything else. What is everything else? Like, does that also include like basic life functions? Like, all of a sudden, I suck at breathing, and now I'm on manual
No,
for
I'm
like
fucking
the rest
dead.
of my life.
Or is it like other hobbies? This one's too vague for me to press it, I think.
We suck at everything else. Like, I suck at wiping my ass. Like, what does that mean?
All right, I'm
Read
gonna
the
hit.
fine
I will
print.
not.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ronald Reagan commented, I will play the Reagan instruments.
What?
Bro. Whatever. Okay. Your turn.
Okay, you can control people's minds, but you can only do it for 48 hours. That's not grammar. Don't have to be consecutive per person. And when you stop, the victim will know exactly what you did. Ooh.
Mind control rich people to give me money and then sign legal documents saying I cannot take the money back. And then I don't give a fuck if they know what I did. They can't do anything about it.
Yo, this is why you are a girl boss. I didn't even think about it. Because I was like, girl, they're gonna sue us. And then you were like, we're gonna make them sign legal documents. I was like, oh, never mind. We are so back.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this legally.
Yeah. And also, like, I would have it just to have it, like, just in case. Because you can have this ability and then choose to not use it. But, like, imagine you're, like, working and your bank gets robbed, right? And you mind control the person to, like, stop robbing. It doesn't matter if they know that you mind controlled them once they're in jail. You know what I mean? Or, like, if you're ever in any immediate danger. Or shit, even some weirdo. Some weirdo driving like an idiot. I don't care if they know I mind controlled them. I made them not crash into me. This is where my head's at.
No, I see. It's like a little bit of vigilante justice kind of scenario. I feel like, let's see. You could only do it for, 48 hours is a long ass time.
Especially if it's not consecutive. Like, I feel like if I had this ability, my friends would ask me to use it on them to be like, oh, can you please mind control me to do my chores? I really need to get on my shit.
Oh.
Can you mind control me to do my work and do my homework? I really need to get on my shit. Like, You know what I mean?
No, I get it. Wait, this is actually so creative. Or it's like, hey, I need to make a phone call and set a doctor's appointment, but I have like really bad anxiety. Can you do it for me?
Yeah, can you just mind control me real quick?
Wait, yeah. And 48 hours is a long time per person. So it's just like, you know,
Yeah, because
this may
especially
not be that bad.
if you can make them like lock in, like all you really need is like, you know, like maybe an hour a week to do the stuff they really don't want to do. If you like make a mega lock in.
See, I feel like the way this was presented, your mind immediately goes to like doing like nefarious things, but like
Not
now
me,
that
bro.
we're
I
thinking of,
want to
like,
get rich.
this is entire thing is just like a lesson in how to just, you know, best use your powers to get the most money. Smiles.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
think this is a press.
I think I'd press it. Because again, like,
Yeah.
even if I don't want to go risky and, you know, I don't want to like extort somebody else's money and make them sign legal documents or whatever, just having it so you can get yourself out of dangerous situations. Like somebody fucking, yeah, if you're in Britain and somebody runs up on you with a shiv and you can just be like, mind control. Put off your wiener. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna press the button.
Yeah, press the button.
What?
Ooh.
I think people are stupid. Hot take.
You know what? I think the knee-jerk reaction is to take it negative. I feel like people, it takes a minute to get to like think creatively to be like, how can this benefit people in general?
Yeah. Dude, even just doing it, bro. If I had this, my friends would beg me like, bro, please mind control me to scoop the dog poop out the yard, bro. Please. I can't get out of bed, bro. Please mind control me to take a shower. I'm like, okay, Slay. All right. Next. You can go to your favorite fictional world, but you have to kill the main character. Fuck Ash Ketchum, bro.
Wait a minute. Wait.
He's had his time. He's had plenty of time.
Also, your favorite fictional world is Pokemon?
Motherfucker, I've wanted Pokemon to be real since I was but a wee lad. I literally was like, oh, thank God, like, I'm so young right now. By the time I'm an adult, they'll make Pokemon real. And every single year, I was disappointed. Every year, I'm still disappointed. Also, if we're talking like, okay, you have to kill the main character, you have to kill the main character, I think Ash Ketchum's the only one I am capable of killing. Like, in hand-to-hand combat, yeah, I'm fucking flooring that kid.
Wait a minute. No. Ash is not going to do hand-to-hand combat. He's going to sick Pikachu on you.
That's cheating.
Wait. What? No, that's not. That's,
also,
that's self-defense.
Ash Ketchum sucks as a fucking trainer. So if I get to go to my favorite fictional world, there's no stipulations here. So like maybe I train up for a little bit and I actually beat the Elite Four. Okay, and I actually become the Pokemon leader. Okay, and I get all the legendaries because they're so easy to run into accidentally and catch. All right, and I just put fucking Arceus and I'm like, smite him. Smite the child. Sir, yes, sir. And then he fucking kills Ash Ketchum.
I've tried it. Okay, to be fair, I didn't grow up playing video games, so I didn't get to play my first Pokemon game until Brilliant Diamond. So I don't know too much. I feel like I would be terrified to live in the Pokemon world because what do you mean that there are like giant sentient bugs that just walk around?
Kill them.
Like what?
Kill them.
With what?
Fire.
Do I just go through the tall grass with like a hairspray and a lighter?
No, you get a fire type Pokemon.
Oh, well then that means I have to beat a fire type Pokemon. They're like always on fire or covered in lava. Like, wouldn't my eyebrows be singed?
I wish I could. Will it let me? Okay, there we go. I'd be willing to look like this if I could live in the Pokemon world.
You know what? your dedication is commendable.
Let me live my truth. Okay, what's your favorite fictional world?
I'm trying to think.
Like
Like, off the top
outside
of
of
my
this
head.
scenario, not somebody where you could kill the main character, but just like your favorite fictional world.
Dude, I'm gonna be so honest. I was like thinking about my favorite like anime, right?
Uh-huh.
Or my favorite manga. And off rip, I know that in my top 5, I would pick Haikyuu, and I just realized that's just our world. That's just our world, and I would have to kill a high school child. That's who plays volleyball really, really well.
Oh,
That's bad.
dude, that's
One.
literally the meme. That's like, it's like thing parentheses Japan, and they go like, oh, and they like freak out, and they're like, oh, that's so cool. Okay, so yeah, that doesn't. I don't think that would count necessarily.
Like what would my favorite fictional world? Oh, I guess it would be like Final Fantasy 14 because it's like magic and it's like everyone's like super strong and it's
Is
it's
there?
a fantasy realm.
I thought the main character was you, the player, though.
Yeah.
So I guess you could do it, and then when you're like 99 years old, you just kill yourself, like to fulfill the requirement.
Well, is it me or is it the character that I play, who I guess I control, but they're called the Warrior of Light. Essentially, they're like an unstoppable, invincible being that has magical godlike powers.
So you're not killing the main character.
I am not killing the main character.
All right. All right.
I think
Well,
my option is killing an invincible being versus killing a high school boy who plays volleyball. This is awful.
bro, okay, but here's the thing. The reason why you like that anime is because, like, the group dynamic. So if you kill one of them, then the group dynamic's going to be off, and it's going to be just... It's going to turn into, what's it called? Silent voice?
Oh my god. Yeah. Wait.
It's going to turn into a depressing anime, so...
I would be the villain.
Yeah, man.
Well, I guess in any version of this, you'd be the villain. You'd be like worse than what?
No,
Team
the fuck
Rocket?
I wouldn't, bro.
You killing Ash Ketchum?
I'd stick RSCs on his ass and be like, I mean, he's literally the god of Pokemon. I can't control him. I don't know what he did, and then they lock Arceus up.
The fact that you have backup plans to make sure you get out of situations like legally and scot-free is both so inspiring and also terrifying, and I am taking notes.
Perfect. Perfect.
So are you gonna press the button?
I would press the button because Ash Ketchum can catch these hands. Though I fear for your safety, but I'm pressing the button.
You know what? If I die, I die.
Fucking we ball.
Oh, this was pretty close too.
This guy's profile picture is crazy.
The fuck?
All right. Next. Is it my turn or your turn? I can't remember.
I think it may be my turn.
Okay.
You get your dream job with $1 million salary, but you have to go to college for 20 years. Wait, that's so easy.
Yeah. Okay, so is the college paid for? And would I have to work while in college?
I feel like you get your dream job. What if my dream job is literally like
YouTubing?
I stream like 3 times a week for a couple hours. Boom, I get $1 million salary. And then the rest of the day is classes and studying. As someone who's worked and went through like university, this is like an easy press for me. 20 years, and we can do any fuck ass classes we want. I could do underwater basket weaving for all I care. They never said what kind.
Most important skill, underwater
Exactly.
Oh my god. Okay. I think the main thing is I'm like, okay, can you get college benefits for 20 years? Like can I apply for FAFSA 20 years in a row?
Oh God, that was a nightmare.
But if we're getting a dream job with $1 million salary at the end of it, I guess we could just go into crippling debt for the 20 years.
Yeah, because it'll
Because
pay off.
it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
I think I'm gonna hit the button.
Hit the button, man.
Yeah.
Easy clap. Easy.
Next. You can have sex with anyone you want. I can already do that. But masturbating will always feel better. I have a hot take. I think it already is.
I mean, you know,
I feel like
yourself
this is
the
different for
most.
penis havers. Penis havers can't get the Pussy Blaster 9000.
Know about him. I mean, yeah. I mean, I can't. I would know, but I assume, yeah, you can't.
Yeah, but there's just more. There's more facilities with toys. But I also like. I don't know. I feel like I'm different than most people. Where like, I will find other people attractive, but I don't necessarily want to smash.
Wait, no, same. Like, it's like I could like look at people from afar and be like, wow, they're pretty. But I'm like, that doesn't necessarily mean I want to smash with.
But I'm not like, my coochie's out. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, no, I get you.
So like, I feel like this is something that I would take just to have in my back pocket, like, again. Like, I don't know, like, just in case I need to, you know, seduce somebody. Like, if I'm going on a side quest, a side mission, and they're like, you can't get past. And I'm like, okay, sex time. And then my friends walk by. My friends go by. I don't know, man.
I mean, I feel like there are no cons to either side of the options. Like, I feel like, yeah. This is fine. Will I use these powers often?
Nah. I do feel like for a lot of the girlies, this is already true.
Yeah, no.
Because again, like, the Pussy Blaster 9000, I'm sorry. Like, do you remember the tweet that's like, by 2025, women will be having sex with robots more than men?
Oh my god, yeah!
And that, like, this is why, because it could literally, like, I've seen so many VTubers have, like, walls of dildos, and it's just like, I just think this might already be the case for some people. Yeah, this would be a different question for penis havers, I believe. So I'm gonna press a button, just in case.
Yeah, that looks about right distribution-wise. That's what I figured.
Yeah. All right. Hopefully no more sex questions.
Let's see. Get rid of everyone that cares about swag or says YOLO. Oh my god. But hipsters grow in numbers while still being hipsters about it.
This
Does anyone even say? This is so old.
Yeah, this is old. And also, get rid of mass murder.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna let you finish your statement because this is also coming from someone who, like, masterminded, like, mind controlling people to signing NDAs. Like, I don't. What are you about to say right now?
This is literally mass murder, and then, like, people exist. Maybe they just get sent to an abandoned island. Like, what do you think's gonna happen on an abandoned island, bro?
No, it says it's not just existing. They, like, multiply. They're, like, procreating in a weird way. I don't know. Maybe they, like, duplicate themselves.
I think it's just easier to not hit this because, like, who cares?
No one even says that anymore. What is that? How many people is that gonna get rid of realistically? 2 people? I feel like it's not,
I'm gonna brainwash. Okay, I'm gonna marry a very rich man, and we're gonna get married, okay? And he's gonna put me in his will, and then I'm gonna make him care about swag and YOLO, and then I'm gonna hit the button So he dies.
Why are you
and I inherit
the elderly?
and then I inherit everything.
Should I be concerned? Like, what is happening? Why are you Pavloving the elderly?
Oh, he lived his life.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
And nobody does this anymore, so he'd be the only one. And then I'd get rich.
Welcome to How to Girl Boss.
How to girl boss.
How to Girl Boss from Ray. I am taking notes. I am learning.
Oh, I learned. I don't think I'd hit it though, for real.
I wouldn't, just because I just think it's a waste.
Yeah, this is yeah. There goes Justin Bieber catface. 10 years ago with a fairy tale profile picture.
Ago?
This is so dated. Oh.
This is so old.
And this dude has a fedora. Like, whatever. Okay. Next. You can find anything you lose instantly, but you lose something else.
No, that's just fucking annoying. Is that useful?
Couldn't you just find it again?
Yeah, I guess.
Like, even if it's on like a cooldown.
Doesn't say
Could
cooldown.
never have kids. Could never have kids. You lose your kid. But as long as you don't want kids.
Oh my god. You would just lose something else.
I mean, I don't want to lose my chapstick if I have to find my kid. Like, that would be really
my
inconvenient.
god. This is RNG, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, would you realize what you've lost? Like the thing you lose after you find the other thing?
Probably not until you need it. The
That's
other
so
kid
dumb.
smile. Imagine you have 2 kids and you use this ability to find one and not use the other one in the store.
What would be crazy is if it shows you a kid and you realize you had a kid that you never knew existed.
During childbirth, okay? Like, after the baby is delivered and they cut the umbilical cord, you're like, oh, dude, I lost my phone. I want to take a picture. And the baby just fucking poof.
This is a nightmare. Also, I just realized, because they didn't specify, it's like, you lose something else. What? My life? Like...
You lose something else, parentheses, threatening. Chops off your balls.
Raggy, where are my resticles?
My racticles. Okay, anyways.
I would find this particularly annoying, so I'd pass personally, but how would you feel?
I think I'd hit it just because there's no cooldown. And I don't have kids.
That's the one stickler.
Yeah. Because if I had kids and if you lose your kid for even like a millisecond, you're cooked.
That's true.
But, you know. All right.
That's fair.
Next.
All right. Let's see. For the rest of your life, you will never experience heartache or social injustice or diarrhea ever again. Those are 3 very different things, but you may only use Bing for as long as you live.
I need the diarrhea because I got IBS. So honestly, I think I'd press that button. Is Bing still around?
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Bingus.
Yeah, it's still a thing.
Still
Honestly,
a thing.
yeah, it's still a thing. Honestly, I feel like it's not bad. Never experienced heartache. Okay, you know what this is? You know how like there's always like the genie who like grants you a wish, but it always actually means something different.
Uh-huh.
A part of me is like, what? Wouldn't it be so messed up? Is like you never experience heartache, and it's just you just not feeling any emotion ever.
Oh my god.
So like, say like I don't know, your dog died. Yeah, you don't experience heartache if you don't feel anything. But I'm
Yeah.
just like, but not having diarrhea is also kind of great.
I think, I don't know, I have IBS, so I kind of be dying my rhea like once a week.
So then, if you press the button, you'll never experience it. So I think if you press the button, it will be good for you.
Yeah.
You just have to use
Bing.
Bing.
I don't know, man. Would you press the button?
I don't know. It's like those are three very different things. So no heartache, or no social injustice, or no diarrhea. Do I get to pick? Is it like multiple choice? Is it RNG?
I
So,
think
like,
it wants it to be all three, but the way it's worded, you pick one. So I think I'd pick no social injustice. And then I hit that button.
Yeah. Like I think out of the three, yeah, I feel like that makes the most sense. 'Cause that has the greatest impact.
I'd use Bing,
Because
bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'd suck it up. It's Bing. It's Bing. It's corn.
And hey, if I never experience this, maybe I'll be set up. Okay, here's my thing. I never experienced social injustice. I climb the social ladder, okay? I'm at the top. I'm rich. I buy Bing. I make it Firefox.
Wait, no. I thought Firefox was the browser.
Uh-huh.
Bing is a search engine.
Uh-huh.
What? They're not.
You're not in the billionaire mindset. I'm sorry. Next question.
You're so true. I need to take notes. I'm the student right now. Okay. Your turn.
You become a famous musician, but no one appreciates your music except for a small group of overly artsy snobs who will grow out of it in 6 months.
Wait, how does that? How are you famous if you're not a Oh, I guess everyone's just haters? Is that it?
Am I
How
getting
the hell are you
money?
famous?
Am I getting a check?
I guess you will always have a fan base. They're just insufferable people, I think is what.
And they'll grow out of
second-
it in 6 months.
Oh, so you won't have a dedicated fan base. It's temporary.
I think this would be a good jumping off point, low-key, for a VTuber career. It's like, oh yeah, like I was on the Billboard Top 100s and then I bombed that, so now I'm a VTuber. I'd do it for a plot. It'd be a side quest. You know?
It sounds like one of those isekai novel titles. It's like, I had a hit single this one time and it sucked, so I became a VTuber.
Yeah, I
beautiful.
think it would just be a fun side quest. Like, it'd be a temporary thing. I think I'll hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have no
Damn.
fun, no joy, no whimsy.
You need to think outside the box. Gotta be more creative.
Yeah.
Okay. All iOS games are free and you get $1 million, but you can never play any console games or use a console until you die. I feel like most iOS games I play are free. What's not free is their gacha mechanic.
Yeah. I feel like this was written by a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
'Cause okay. I would like $1 million. I think I would be okay not playing any console games because a lot of games are getting PC ports now. Like that were console exclusive.
Mm-mm.
And I think the only console that I would actually be sad is like wouldn't be able to play Pokemon on the Switch.
Oh, true.
But $1 million, I could always emulate. You know what I mean? I'm very money centric, if you can't tell.
No, I'm noticing. I just think $1 million in general is hard to walk away from. The free iOS games is like whatever.
It's like, why is this here?
Yeah, just say you want get $1 million, but you know.
Can I trade this for another $1 million? Can we?
Not you bargaining up.
Yeah, of course I am.
Oh my gosh. Like, yeah, I was gonna say I don't play a lot of console games either. Like, I do have a Switch, but after like COVID and I don't play Animal Crossing for like 10 hours a day anymore, I haven't really touched it.
There have been some good alternatives. Like, I know, like, Sonic is getting a lot of more like PC games, and then like for Animal Crossing, there's the Hello Kitty Island Adventure, which is on the Switch.
Oh, but we can't use the Switch.
Or sorry,
anymore.
not on the Switch. It's on Steam.
Yeah.
And then like I feel like a lot of the games that like Detroit Become Human was a console only game for a while, and it's on Steam now. Like, and there's a lot of games that I feel like if you just wait long enough, they'll put on Steam.
Yeah, this may be an easy press then.
Yeah, I think
if we get the million. Yeah, hit the button.
Hit that button.
Hate it.
Next, you get Lego pieces for free, but you must step on each of them.
I will say Lego sets are expensive, but Lego pieces, I don't play with Legos anymore. And the sets are too expensive for me.
I feel like
this is like
each
an easy
individual
pass.
piece is like a cent.
Yeah.
And the amount of pain you'd be in from stepping on them. I think I'm gonna hit that no. I think that's a pretty quick no.
I don't think it's worth the press.
Yeah.
How is it that close? Okay, I guess some people want to step on Legos.
I don't know.
Let's see. You can get any girl in the world and she will forever be with you. You two will fall in love and have children. But she will die of cancer and you will have to watch and care for the family knowing you will never love again. What the fuck?
Can I hit no? Like immediately?
Yeah.
The fuck?
What?
I can do that anyways.
Who is writing like a Korean drama in these questions? Hello?
Oh my god.
This is just depressing.
Oh my lord.
I would rather be in ignorance.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That is crazy. You will now read minds, but anyone with a higher IQ than you will become aware of your power if you tried on them.
Okay, but it'll still work on them.
Yeah. This is the same as the other one. I'd keep it just in case.
Yeah, same. And also, even if they are aware of what we're doing, like reading their minds, who's gonna believe them? Who are they gonna tell?
Yeah.
So, I think it's an easy press.
I think that would be the ultimate dominance of like, okay, I'm reading minds. It's like, oh, this person knows I'm reading their mind. Oh, well, now I can like police what they're even thinking. Like, you're not allowed because I'm in your head. Which I honestly, think somebody knowing that you're reading their mind is more of a power play than reading their mind without them knowing. Because then it's like, you could fuck with them.
Also, I will say, they will become aware of your power, but it never says that they'll know that it's you, right? So, you know what? Yeah, if I can never be identifiable, that makes it all the more easy.
I think it's just, even if they do know, I'm like, who gives a fuck? Like, I'm a T-pose on you, bro. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna hit the button.
Yeah. I think that's an easy hit.
Yeah, that one's good.
Let's see.
All right. Every day is filled.
Oh, go.
Sorry. Every day is filled with much happiness for everyone whose eyes you look into, but your life is halved.
I like the first part where it's like, as soon as you look at someone, they'll immediately have a good day.
Yeah.
do I want to die because of it?
Low key, this power is why I stream. You know what I mean? Like, I want to make other people happy, but like, I'd also want to do it for longer. Cause halved is crazy. Like,
the thing is, it's like, I feel like if I knew my life is halved, right? I feel like I would be so stressed to just have everyone be like, hey, grab their shoulders, look into my eyes.
look into my eyes.
I'd just be going around all day doing that. If I already knew that my life was going to be over by, I don't know, like, what, 40, 50?
And also, what if you look into somebody's eyes that's like a bad person? Or if somebody figures out your power and then you're like fucking strapped to a chair and you have those like force eye opener things that are in horror movies and they force you to just look at people indefinitely.
Wait, would it work if you looked into a mirror and you looked into your own eyes?
I don't know.
Would my like could I
Somebody said you are now a drug addiction. I need my hit. Look at me. Look at me. I don't think I'd hit this. Because also, I think with like the time being halved, I think I could make the same amount of people happy with my full lifespan.
I also just feel like it's a lot of responsibility. I know I would get stressed. Maybe that's why my life is halved. Yeah, maybe let's not hit this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hit it.
I would figure more people would say yes. Huh. Okay.
Halved, your life being cut in half is quite rough.
Okay. You have the ability to control anything with your mind. Well, there's a lot of mind questions, but every time you do, you get an almost unbearable headache.
Are we being dead ass? Alright, I hit the button, bro. I get those every day, as is. Are we being dead ass?
You don't have to, it's not you use it every second of your waking hour either. It's just use it when you have to use it. You become Psyduck?
Yep. Psyduck time! I feel like that one was really easy. I don't know, maybe I hit it too soon, but I think I think you just do it.
You know, it's like that girl from Stranger Things who gets nosebleeds every time she like thinks
You
too hard.
are like Papa! Okay, sorry. Oh my god.
It came out of nowhere!
This season you've been waiting for months of your favorite show just premiered overseas, but everyone forgot to tag their spoilers.
That's just Twitter. Deadass, that's just Twitter with any kind of anime that hasn't been subbed over in English yet.
Anytime anything comes out that I'm interested in, I literally just don't go anywhere until I've watched it. Like, I think the longest streak I had of not being on Twitter or, like, not posting on Twitter was because I was trying to, like, catch up on, like, Star Rail Story. Because I knew everybody was spoiling it.
You know, this is already happening.
Wake up, people!
Oh, no, I wouldn't press the button. This already happens to me. This will change nothing.
Yeah. I will say, my community, once I, like, establish, like, guys, I really don't want spoilers, and, like, it's not realistic for me to keep up with, like, the patches as they release, my community has been really good about not sharing spoilers. So, I feel like since when I'm in my little bubble, like, my streaming bubble, things aren't spoiled for me. So, I would hate if my community forgot how to not spoil things, so I'm not gonna hit it.
True. Oh, wow. That's actually a lot closer than I thought.
Okay, I would hit this if it meant that Ouran High School Host Club got another season.
If they actually gave it the original manga ending.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It said a season you've been waiting for months I mean, technically, if you count like 100 months, then
More like years.
but if you count that, like, if we could put it on like a show that was like discontinued or ended, I think immediately, or on High School Host Club, if that means that they would get, you know, another season, then I don't give a fuck because I already know the manga ending. So
That's true.
that's the only way I would press the button, but otherwise I don't hit it. All right, you are never sick, but you are always exhausted.
That's
I feel like I am already exhausted quite frequently, but I don't want it to be always. Like, I do have days where I feel relatively of this earth.
I just feel like always exhausted. Like I agree. I'm the same. I just feel like there've been periods of extended periods of time where I've just always felt exhausted, and I always feel terrible.
It makes me feel sick.
Ended, yeah. If that never ended, I think I would just I would I don't know. I would feel miserable. I'd rather not. I hate exhaustion. Like, I hate getting sick, but at least like sickness, ideally, like if you catch a cold you will get over.
Yeah.
Like, ideally, unless like
or
you
it
have
can
health
be like
complications.
cured. Like,
Yeah.
I would rather be sick, even if it's for like a week or 2 weeks, because I have some like pre-existing conditions that make it to where, like, if I catch a common cold, I'm not going to be sick for like the typical 4 days. I'm usually going to be sick for like 8 to 12 days. Like, it's usually, you basically take anything and you like double it, especially if it's anything that has to do with the throat. Like, there was a 2-month period where I didn't stream at all because I got sick and I could not speak because of how like it developed. So even with me getting like, I basically have sick premium, where when I get sick, I get I get uber sick. And even with that, I would rather be sick for 2 weeks than always be exhausted. Because I also feel like some people don't know how it feels to be truly exhausted. Like back to back to back, like 14-hour work days, like 3 hours of sleep back to back to back to back to back, and then just being a fucking zombie. Like, I also feel like with how much I have to work, I couldn't always be exhausted because I have too much to do.
That is true. I think the only caveat to sick is like you are never sick. So like now, if you are never sick, that means you'll not only you'll never get like the flu or the cold, you'll never get like any kind of illness like I don't know, like cancer or like any
Like a
future
terminal illness.
Yeah. So at least that you won't know. You'll just feel tired. But I'm just like, it's like once I don't know. I hate feeling tired. And I think like I'm blessed that I don't have too many health complications outside of like I don't know, like family, like my family's prone to like certain illnesses, but that hasn't like come up in my current health. Like, so like knocking on wood, barring like that just doesn't show up. It's like I feel like if you are particularly healthy, I feel like not feeling exhausted would always kind of be better than just never sick. But I feel like this question will be different for people who like are either immunocompromised or have a tendency of like having a hard time recovering from like any kind of sickness.
Here's my thing though. I think somebody that is chronically ill wouldn't press this, because while they like, I think they would understand the feeling the most of always being exhausted. And it's like, okay, well, I'm cured of my chronic illness, but the symptom is still there. Always being exhausted. I just can't get treatment for it now. You know what I mean?
I see. I
think it definitely depends on like what sickness you have, but I do definitely think like people that do have like any type of chronic illness, they might trade it for like, they're like, okay, well, like I won't be in the pain of it anymore, I'll just be the exhausted part of it, but they wouldn't be able to treat any of it. So yeah, but I think for me, I don't think I'd press this.
No, I would be the same. I wouldn't like to not always feel exhausted.
Yeah. No, thank you. Yeah, somebody said always being exhausted is being sick.
Yeah.
Which I agree.
Fatigue is a symptom.
Okay. Each time you die, you are reincarnated as any person, gender, social status, and ethnicity you choose while retaining your memories. But this will happen until the end of all humanity, billions of years from now.
Oh, so you're just living forever collecting memories over hundreds and hundreds of years.
So, like, I'll literally be that bitch in every single one of my lifetimes.
I mean, I guess, because, like, you'll know... The thing is, it's like, the times will change over the different eras, right? And it's like you're reincarnated, so you're not gonna have to worry about, like, the FBI or, like, any government agency kind of, like, putting a probe up your ass to, like, investigate you and like doing research on you. I guess it's like, but the thing is, it's like, because things will change over the years, how useful is each lifetime's information gonna be? I don't know, maybe you collect wisdom. I like the idea of being flexible and starting over from a clean slate, but over billions of years? I feel like I would press the button because I think it's not like I'm immortal, like I can never die. Like, I'm sure, like, there will be a way I could... No, each time you die, never fucking mind. Like, so even if I wanted to die, I don't know. What do you think?
I think I'd press it because they did specify this will happen until the end of all humanity. So usually when they have these things, they're like, oh, like, you'll live infinitely. Like, even when the earth explodes, you'll be floating in space. And for those, I always hit no. But for this, like, it does end with the end of all humanity. And I think I would hit this because, like, I just think, how cool would it be? And I think if I had this would make me want to have kids. Because imagine how cool it would be, like, reincarnated in your next life and you get to go, like, see your great-grandchild speak at a conference. You know what I mean?
Oh.
And, like, pass on wisdom and, like, encourage people. And then there's also, like, obviously the thing of, like, oh, well, like, history repeats itself and da-da-da-da. And I feel like if you lived through so many experiences and so many things, like, I don't know, I feel like you could do a lot of good for the world, like, in general, just from collecting so much wisdom. And also, I am a completionist. Whenever I play games, I always want to do all the achievements. I always want to do all the different types of endings. I want to find all the secrets. So this is perfect for me because I could try every gender, every social status, every ethnicity, any...
I mean, if we wanted to take a play out of your book, what you could probably do in one lifetime when you get super rich, make, like, a bank account that can only be accessed with a passcode that you yourself will know. And in your next lifetimes, you'll go find the bank and then say the password because only you know it.
Yep.
You'll just have access to money forever.
And then, so, like, money wouldn't be a problem. And so it's like, why wouldn't I? And I feel like because, like, you retain all your memories, I feel like it would be easy to get, like, famous in any lifetime because, like, okay, you retain all your memories. Okay, let's fucking farm out the first ones and get really talented and really skilled. Like, become the fucking Pablo Picasso. Okay, go crazy. And then, like, at 7 years old, start churning out paintings and get popular for being like, oh my god, she's 7 years old, but she can paint this really, really well. And da-da-da-da-da-da. And then it would be really easy to get famous and then get money that way as well. I don't know. I think I would do it. Because, again, I'm a completionist, and I'd want to do every route. I'd want to do every route. Don't do the war crime achievements.
Ooh.
I don't think I'd do the war crime achievements. I think that's what I'm kind of, like, leaning towards with, like, I would have so much wisdom from, like, the previous lives where, like, if I could have a life where I'm, like, a political advisor or something like that and make some good change in the world. So, I don't know. I think you could do a lot with this and a lot of good with this. But also just imagine being like, man, my past 5 lives I did so much good, so I'm gonna just have a lazy 100 years this time.
Yeah, just sit back and relax, just chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, press the button then.
Yeah, I'm gonna press the button. It sounds like you're hesitant.
I think it's like, I think you convinced me. I think it's like a part of, I think the one negative thing is like, so, like, as you, like, the world isn't perfect, but it's also, it's like, you not only you can like do so much and you have so much time, and that's all the good things to like do such wonderful good. It's also just like you still have to deal with humanity and all of its bad for every single
Yeah.
lifetime. I think that's the only negative. But I think you're right. There are definitely a lot more pros that I feel like outweigh the total cons.
Yeah. I also think of like the older people in my life, and I feel like the older you get much calmer and you learn how to like handle the bad of life. And I feel like if you have like, you know, 100 lifetimes of that, the bad that does come with the world, like, I'd be immune to rage baiting by then, surely. Sure. But I'm gonna hit the
we'll
button.
see how many lifetimes that takes.
Yeah.
A lot of people hit the button.
All right. Next.
Let's see. You can see all events of the past, present, and future in incredible detail, but you can do nothing to change them. You would be a crazy, amazing historian.
Yeah, right? And make lots of money? See, you're starting to think like me.
Yeah, and then you can know how the stock market moves in the future and make lots and lots of money. So, yeah, press the button.
Yeah, I see where it's supposed to be like, oh, but wouldn't you be so tortured that you wouldn't know how to change? Da, da, da. To be honest, like, it would stress me out, but I'm the type of person who I get stressed out now anyways, knowing that no matter how hard I try, there's things in the future that I can't change. And I think with my type of like anxiety, it would be best it's like, okay, well, I know the outcome anyways. Because literally, like, I'm the type of person, if I'm in a, like, say I'm in a fight with a friend, right? And I'm like, I don't know if this friendship is gonna last. Like, I would rather them message me right then and there and be like, oh, yeah, I don't want to be friends with you anymore, and then have to wait, like, hours and hours or, like, days and days for them to reply and, like, have an argument, and then, like, maybe we're friends at the end. Like, I would rather just have an immediate whatever so I can start coping with it. So I feel like I can cope with it if I know, and also I can be rich, so.
Okay, true. Fair.
All right. You get the best gaming PC ever made, but you can only play Minecraft.
I just got introduced to Minecraft within the last year, and I think it's really cool. So I wouldn't mind only playing Minecraft.
I think Minecraft has so many mods that you can technically play any game in Minecraft. Like, you can play COD Zombies in Minecraft. You can play Pokemon in Minecraft. I know there's, like, a Overwatch Minecraft. But I don't think I would hit it. Because my friends hate Minecraft. And I only have fun playing with friends. Like, that's the only reason I play games, really, is to play with friends.
I also think, like, sure, you can get the best gaming PC, but even, like, I feel like mid-tier PCs can handle a lot these days.
Oh, yeah.
And there's so many, I was, like, talking to, like, my chat, and I was saying, like, I feel like as someone who's only just recently started, like, playing games within the past 5 years, I feel like I've landed in, like, a buffet of really cool and amazing games that are available.
Yeah.
Like, these days are, like, I feel like I don't even know where to begin when it comes to choosing what to play anymore, because there's so many great options out there.
Bro,
so I feel like
yeah. There's just so much, like, I get decision paralysis because there's so many good games. And, like, there's so many good games getting, like, newly released, but also you'll always have people be like, oh, well, this game is such a classic, like, this is a must play.
Yeah.
Like, I think my like need to playlist is like 700 games long, and they are all games that, like, I don't want to skip. You know what I mean? And it gets to a point where it's like, I feel like this might have been a better question when PCs were less accessible, because you did used to, like, you needed to be like of a certain financial status to get a PC. And of course, like, to certain degrees that is still true if you want like certain specs. But like, I got my first PC, I think I pulled it together with like $500, which is a good amount of money, but I was able to play like tons and tons of games with like $500, which is like a little bit more than consoles were at the time. I think the consoles were like $400 when I got my first PC, but I was able to play so many more games, and like even some of the console games got like ported over. So I just don't know.
I feel like this would not be a button press for me. Not that I dislike Minecraft, but I just feel like there's too many games I still want to play that are not Minecraft.
Yeah. And also, we're VTubers. It doesn't matter if we have the best gaming PC ever made. VTube Studio and OBS still don't want to run at the same time. So like,
Real.
yeah. So like, it do not matter.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
Let's see. There will be a Deadpool movie. Oh, well, boy, do I have news for you. But Ryan Reynolds will be playing him. What? So the button worked?
I'm so confused.
Well, boy, do we have news for this person. Wait, how old are these comments?
I think the oldest one I saw was 12 years.
Holy shit!
Wait, let me look up when the riot. Hold on.
When was the first Deadpool movie released?
2016. So that was
Oh my
9
God.
years ago? Wait, so the button worked.
Oh,
What? Yeah, the oldest
God.
comment on this was 12 years ago, and that was before the movie was released.
That's insane!
Wait!
What the fuck?
Yeah, people are saying, didn't this already happen? But that's because this was made 12. Oh my god.
Oh shit. Are we pressing it or are we not? It doesn't matter either way, it looks like.
Okay, how many are there? Okay, there's 3 Deadpool. I don't think we need a fourth.
We do not need a fourth. I'm good without a fourth.
Dude, that is crazy. Wait, that is actually insane. Now we have to think about our
God.
button presses, because what if it comes true?
Oh shit. Okay, lock in. Your turn.
Okay, you can rewind your life to change a mistake you made, but you have to relive your life from that point. Is this a one-time instance, or is this a recurring?
I wonder if it's like, say I like think of a mistake that I made when I was like 10 years ago, or like 10 years ago. I'm like, okay, I go back and I realize, oh shit, no, I need to fix a thing that was a problem further down the time stream. Like you can do it again from the moment you like go back 10 years ago. So then you will go back 5 more years from that point when you you would just keep going backwards, because you can't keep going forwards from. Right?
Well, I'm wondering, like, if this is reusable. Like,
Yeah.
let's say I spill my drink and I rewind it to you know, not knock my cup over. Then I'm
Yeah.
only reliving like 5 seconds. Because I get the hypothetical. It's like, oh, that thing you've been thinking about, that cringe thing you said like 5 years ago. What if you go back and you change it, but you have to relive the whole 5 years? I don't think I'd do it in that way, because I'm so happy with where I'm at now that I wouldn't want to risk not getting to this exact situation. But if I can use it in the short term, yeah, like somebody said, I'm checking the lottery numbers before using it.
Oh, smart.
Yeah. So like, you know, next Powerball, the numbers, and then I get the Powerball card and I fill in the numbers. And then I see the numbers and I'm like, "Oh no, I made a mistake. I put in the wrong numbers." And then I rewind to the day before and I get the Powerball.
Okay, I see. I feel like same. I mean, like, I think everyone can look back and find parts in their life, be like, oh man, if only. But I feel like I don't regret anything, like, because the person I am today, you know, cheesy as it is because of like the choices that I've made, and I like the person that I am right now. So it's like maybe I like your creative usages of it if it for like more short periods of time.
Yeah.
So I think it doesn't seem to say that it's only a one-time use, so maybe it is recurring.
Yeah, I would just use it for like tiny stuff. Or like if somebody, because sometimes I'll say something and that it's just how humans are. Like I'll say something and I'm like, okay, you know, I da 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 da. And then the other person obviously didn't receive it the way I wanted them to. Or like they misunderstand what I'm saying. I'll be like, oh, it's rewind time. And then I just go back and I like re-explain it. Or I like, you know. Yeah, I think I would do it for short-term instances, but I know the like what it's trying to say is like, oh, like would you go back like and relive years and years? I don't think I would.
Right.
I don't think I've made any mistake that is so huge that I would want to relive my life. Because if you have to relive it, I'm assuming like you're retaining your memories because you're going back to fix the mistake, right?
Right.
So if I go back to me like 5 years ago, like mainly, how do I put this? People that I hadn't met yet or I'm not super close with, I don't know if I could act like we're at the level of familiarity we would be in that timeline. So like if I'm super close with somebody and I'm super close friends and then I rewind and I know a lot about them, right? And I've seen them like in their deepest, darkest moments, whatever. And I rewind time like 5 years ago to fix a mistake or something. But at that timeline, I'm not super familiar with them. Like we're just acquaintances. I don't know if I could act in a way that was normal enough for us to get back to the point of being really close friends. Like I feel like just accidentally, I would act really weird around them because I know a lot about them, but they don't know me yet. And I
guess to like keep the timeline like as pure as possible, it would be hard.
Yeah. And I feel like it would shift the dynamic. And then also there are some friends I made, like honestly, I don't remember how I made their friends. Like not necessarily how we met, but it's like, oh, I don't even remember how I got invited to this party. Or like, oh, like I stumbled, like, I don't know what time I stumbled into that person into the store. Like, I can't go back and recreate, like, April 5th at 7:52 p.m., 32 seconds in the fucking meat aisle to stumble upon them and make this lifelong friend. Like, you know what I mean? So,
right.
I just don't think I could ever do it. Because there's just so many tiny little things, like, you know, obviously the butterfly effect. And I just don't think I could do it. I would do it in short term, though. For sure.
Yeah, I think your application of it makes absolute sense. It's probably the most practical without having to worry about long-term ramifications.
Yeah. I feel like I either think too little about these things where I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just rewind 5 seconds. Or I think way too much of like, okay, how do I repair the timeline of the multiverse? So I'm gonna hit the button, but I'm gonna use it short term.
Yeah.
All right. Next.
Okay, let's see. You make as much money as Bill Gates, but you're alone for the rest of your life. Bill Gates isn't even the richest person in the world anymore.
Yeah.
But
And
not
aren't
to
there
say
like a
that
million bajillion movies about how like it doesn't matter if you're rich if you don't have anybody to share it with? Like
yeah.
I don't think I'd hit it. As much as I love money, I can't be alone. I am so social, I can't do it.
Yeah, like no friends, no one to talk to. I'm assuming alone is like you're purely alone.
Yeah.
You cannot do shit with anyone, talk to anyone.
No friends, no significant other. And like that's another thing where I'm like, oh, I want money. Oh, I want money. I want to spoil my friends. The fuck? I want to message all my friends and be like, hey, flying you out and paying your wages for the month. Like, let's party. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point in having fuck you money if you don't have anybody to fuck?
I mean, at the beginning of this, we were being like, you know, money can't buy happiness. However, I think this is one of the cases where, like, yeah, no, money can't buy happiness, and friends aren't one of them.
Yeah. I mean, because you literally have to be alone. But, like, if I had... Because, like, the only things that I could, like, buy myself would be things I want to do, like, with my friends. Like, I'd want to buy a better PC so I can see my friends. I'd want to buy a bigger car so I can go, like, on road trips with my friends. I would want to buy, like, airplane tickets so I could go fly to my friends. Like, I would want to buy a hotel room so I could visit my friends. Like... I mean, and of course, like, pay the bills and stuff, but, like, it's just not worth it, man.
No, that's real. So don't press the button.
Yeah, I'm not hitting that shit.
Yeah,
Let's
see,
go.
other people agree.
Oh, shut up. You can stop time, but you age quicker than everyone else and will most likely die before all your friends. I see this as an absolute win. I don't have to go through the pain of watching all my friends die.
I was gonna say, you're the first one. You don't have to grieve over everyone.
Yep.
You're the winner. It's a race.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I'll
this
just...
This is absolute win.
Just gonna hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see that, but also, like... I don't know. How do I say this in a way... Because I don't want to offend anybody that does have, like, very elderly people. However, I've seen, like, in my own family, people that, like, once they hit a certain age, they are alive. And even mentally, like, they are there, but their body can't keep up with anything. Like, they have, like, they need help walking around. They need help eating food. Like, you have to speak very loud. They need hearing aids. They need, like, a CPAP machine. And it's, like, it gets to a point where, like, when you get to a certain point of age and your body's just kind of, like, deteriorated, I think, at least for me personally, if I were to get to that point, I think I'd be like, okay, I've had a good run. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, if I can't move my body... If I can't, you know, if I can't, like, fully think, or if I'm, like, always tired. Like, I meant to say this earlier, but for the one that's like, oh, you're always extremely exhausted, I'd be like, dude, I'd rather not live than be always exhausted. So, I think I would rather die before my body gets to that state anyways.
Well, okay. Well, this question says you'll age quicker, so your body will still age. I just think why I would press the button is because it says I would die quick before all my friends. And
and I also want to die before all my friends.
Yeah, like, I don't... Grieving, if you haven't experienced grief, then, you know, that's like one thing. But it's like, it's hard. And like, when it gets to an age where it's like, you know, it's because I've worked with, like, elderly people before, and there is a sadness when they realize that, like, when they're telling you stories about their friends, turns out not a lot of them are alive anymore. And I'm just like, it's just heartbreaking. And I don't want to be put in that position where I'm like looking back at the memories of my friends and I'm like, oh, there's not many of us left. I would be so devastated.
I literally just talked to a family member about this a couple months ago where they were like, yeah, I went to like so-and-so's funeral. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, da da da. And he was like, yep, and now I'm the last person in my high school's graduating class alive. And I'm like, congratulations, you won the Fortnite Royale. But like, holy shit. That would be so depressing.
It's really sad.
Like, I don't want to be the last one standing. It's like when couples, I feel like it's always a stereotype, like couples in movies always say like, you better die before me or you better die after me. Like, you know, I better live, you know, shorter. I hope you live longer. Just like, and it is selfish. Like, you don't want to go through that pain of losing everybody. So,
yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I think
that's why. Yeah.
Like, in a way, this is a win-win for me. Because also stopping time, like, sometimes I just need a nap. I just need a nap, bro.
I thought you were going to say something sweet like, stop time so you could spend more time with them while you can. You know, take that girl nap. That's so real. That's so relatable.
But dude, yeah, like, I would do things. I'd probably stop time and, like, take a nap, and then I'd, like, clean. Like, things that you can do while time is, like, paused, and then just use all my time, like, I guess unfrozen, spending with, like, my friends and family. But then do, like, all the other mundane tasks, like, you know, whatever. Not even rob a bank or nothing, just wants to take a nap. Yeah, I wouldn't rob a bank. I don't want to do that. If we're doing, like, time stop stuff, as much as I love money, I think I would just, like, take nap, do chore, and then hang out with people. I think the way I would get money would be, how could I rig myself some money with this? Because robbing a bank would be too much. You know what I mean? How could I get money through stopping time? I guess, like, I could just, like, take money from people's pockets. But I don't want to do that. Cal, thank you for the tier 1 sub. What did you say? We're getting too deep with this. I'm too high for this. Allow me to lighten the mood. Yes. Well, now I'm trying to figure out how I can steal money by stopping time.
I mean, unless you're pickpocketing.
I could go to a casino and I could stop time and change the cards out. Like the dealer's hand.
Oh.
Or, like, if you're playing the one where the ball rolls and you have to, like, guess what number it goes in, or if it goes on black or red, I can move the ball. How long does a time stop last is the question? Well, it says you can stop time, so I'm assuming it's just at will, on and off. But yeah, I'd do that.
Let's see. You magically become a genius, but you can never eat chocolate again. Oh, wait. Yeah, I pressed the button. I'm not the biggest fan of chocolate.
So here's the thing. I do quite love chocolate, but not that much.
Yeah, like, if you ask me, like, what chocolate I eat, I only eat bitter dark chocolate, but even then, I don't love it. I'm not even a fan of chocolate-flavored things either. And, like, people, like, gasp, clutch at the pearls, but I don't know. I've just never been a huge, like, fiend for chocolate, so I just press the button. Personally.
I think I'd press it just because I want to be smarter in general. Like, I want to be able to know how to spell without having to Google words.
Wait, do you type in the search bar to see the autofill to see whether? Yes, I do too.
But half the time I type it so wrong that Google doesn't even give me a suggestion, so I have to hit enter. And then it says, did you mean blank? So, but yeah.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, I do really love chocolate, but there are other sweets. I really like cinnamon flavored things, like cinnamon brown sugar flavored things. I think caramel stuff is good. And yeah, I'll hit that button. Shut up!
Yeah. Fuck you.
Okay,
Who needs
last
who
one.
cares if you notice ad blocker? Oh, last one? Yeah.
Last
Alright,
one.
What is it?
Okay, this one's kind of lame.
Wait, what is it? You learn how to expertly use chopsticks, but you have 20% chance to fully target your birthday every time you try to mention. Oh, fully forget. I can't fucking read. Your birthday every time you try to mention it. Wait. Yeah.
Just do this on your own. Skill issue.
Yeah. I grew up learning that. What do you mean?
I am the whitest of the white, and I can still kind of use them. I'm sure. I'm sure. If I tried, I could use them better. Okay,
Dude,
maybe. Okay,
no.
next one is the last one because this is just.
Who said yes?
Oh.
What the fuck? Okay. Just do that manually. Hello?
We got a bunch of white people here. I don't think, literally, I'm in such a white town, and anytime we like go to like an Asian restaurant, they bring out chopsticks and a fork, and they usually just end up putting the chopsticks back in like the chopstick container, like because it's sealed, but nobody here even tries to learn how to use chopsticks. But it's not that hard.
Yeah, there's even chopstick trainers. Okay. What does this one say, Ray?
All right. Actual last one real. You always have the best available PC specs and internet connection. Oh, I need that last one so bad. I literally, okay. Sidetrack before we read the second one. I literally just sent like a 5-page essay to my leasing office because the internet is charged in with the rent. Like it's baked into my monthly fee.
Oh.
But
Okay.
the internet goes out all the fucking time. Like a little bit ago, my internet was out for an entire month. And I was like, can I please get like this charge lifted? And they were like, well, it's technically an amenity. And I was like, okay, but you definitely inflated the rent price because the internet's included. And I was like, can you know? And I was literally emailing them like every single day. I was like, I work from home. I work from home. I work from home. I work from home. And they were like, well, we have internet in the front office. You can come bring your work laptop. I'm like, okay, do you want me to bring my 36-inch fucking printer up there too, bitch? Like, do you want me to come up there with my 5-foot-long large-scale printer too? Like, I can't bring this stuff over. Like, you know, because a lot of the stuff that I use for making the merch at home requires Wi-Fi to like work. And I'm like, okay, do you want me to set up shop up there? Like, I can't. And so they basically were saying like, well, it's not our responsibility. Like we use a third-party service, blah, 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 email them. And I was like, bro,
it's the leasing office. What do you mean
Yeah.
not your responsibility? The fuck?
And and it was out for a whole month and they didn't fix it until like there's like a month in the year every year where they typically bring in like the new tenants. And when like all the like apartments got new tenants, then they replaced the internet when new people moved in. So if it had gone out sooner, I think it would have been out for like 2 months or 3 months or basically until the new people moved in. But holy shit. Anyways, I really need this. So that's my preemptive like this looks very good.
Let's read the second half. Okay, but
every 10 minutes, your user account automatically locks, requiring you to enter a password with 10 characters minimum.
every 10 minutes? You wouldn't be able to stream then.
I think I could.
If your computer just locks?
I think you could just control V.
Oh, I guess I would be so annoyed. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just a baby, but I personally will be so annoyed. I think I would settle with like mid PC specs and mid internet connection. I don't know. I'm weak.
I don't think I'd hit the button. I think if it was like every hour, I'd hit the button. But every 10, I think it would be too disruptive.
No,
for when I'm
exactly.
gaming. My League of Legends match.
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
Every
dude,
10 is
where's your
just
smite?
too
Where's your
often.
smite? I'm sorry, I had to type in my password. It locked. Jungle diff.
I think it would just be too stressful.
I will not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I wanted to end on a juicy one.
I mean, that was pretty different. What's this one?
You have the ability to create things with your mind that last while you're conscious, but you black out every time the thing you create brings happiness.
Okay, that... I feel like when I create things, I want people to be happy, but it kind of sucks that I can't partake in their happiness.
I have a roundabout way.
Okay, cook. Let's hear it.
All right, I go, Yuzumi, fuck you. Now we're enemies. I make money that I have to give to you, so I'm not happy because we're enemies because I said fuck you. I give you money, and then you put the money in the bank account, and then it's in your bank account, and then I'm like, okay, Yuzumi, we're friends now. Give me my money, and now
money laundering?
and then I'm happy. So then I black out, and then I black out, and so the money goes away because I'm not conscious anymore, but it's in your bank account. So then I wake up and you transfer me $1 million.
We are money laundering, is what you're saying. We are laundering money. You want to not only ruin the economy, but we are committing a felony.
Well, I could only probably do it the one time because I genuinely would have to be unhappy.
Oh, true. Wait, it says anything you create brings happiness, so I have to be unhappy too. So we have to be miserable for 99% of the experience.
Yeah. Just think about things that are really, really sad. And then as soon as that check clears, you can smile.
Okay, deal. Deal.
I'm gonna hit that button.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really, bro? What is... Okay, this is something that also have just in case. Like, what? You can have this power and then just not do anything with it.
That is true.
All right, well, Yuzumi, I hope you've learned how to girl boss today.
I have.
I didn't realize
have
that this was
taken
gonna
so many notes.
I didn't realize this was gonna be a girl boss session. But you know.
Listen, I've learned how to make money. I've learned how to commit felonies, maybe slightly commit crimes in a roundabout but still legal way. It's great.
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Where'd you get that? Am I being held at gunpoint?
I don't even know where this came from, bro. What?
What is happening?
Oh, okay, well, my fault. Okay, put that away. Put that away now. Behave. Behave.
I'm sweating. I'm sweating, guys.
That came out of nowhere. Hello. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, thank you for joining me. Yes, of course. It was so much fun. Okay, guys, you need to go check out Yuzumi now. I'm gonna pull out the gun again. I'm pack heat.
Huh?
I'll be packing heat. I'll be packing heat.
She stays strapped. What the fuck?
You should be scared. All right, Yuzumi.
I'm absolutely terrified. Thank you so much for having me.
Do you have anything coming up soon? Any events?
Any events? No, I just stream. I started back up my Hollow Knighting, and boy, am I getting my ass beat. So if I don't know, if you want to see me just die 1,000 deaths, sure.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I think somebody had like a Hollow Knight icon or a Silksong icon. It says Hornet. Do you get that from like drops or something?
Yeah, I think it was like when Silk Song was released. You got like a badge if you like watched a certain thingy,
Oh, that's
a
kind
certain
of
amount of
slay.
hours.
I love
It
that so
is.
much.
It's cute. But
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you for having
coming.
me.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you later.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
All right, guys. That is it for today's stream. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I did go ahead and put the raid message in chat. Okay, Yuzumi has disappeared. Poof! I put the raid message in the chat. So we are gonna go raid Basil Wolf, and then on YouTube side, I don't have anybody I can redirect into, unfortunately. But I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It was such a fun time, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Okay, bye bye, guys. Bye bye.